Thank you so much for lunch. Vietnamese is my favorite. And you picked the perfect spot for a picnic.
Oh, good. I feared that due to our exposed position on the cliff, that the wind chill might have been off-putting.
Are you kidding? Cold heightens the synapses. How else do you think I could have spotted that falcon?
It's true. I mean, he was almost invisible on the first pass, but he certainly became bolder as he circled back.
I know. It got so close I thought it was going to steal my banh mi. Although I don't know if it recommends. Have you done any research? Damien? Are you okay? You seem a little distracted.
Apologies. I'm just a little preoccupied with thoughts of a friend.
Oh, you mean Maxie?
Why did you think that she'd be in my thoughts?
Simple probability. She was the last person we saw before we went on our date. So when you mentioned a friend, I just did logical deduction.
That is a logical conclusion, yes.
Although on second thought, she couldn't be the person you were thinking about, as Maxie is not a friend and won't be until you find yourself involved in a serious relationship, which, of course, you're not yet.
Right. I have not yet met the stated criteria to continue my friendship with Maxie.
Even so, it was clear that Maxie was worried that we might have had sexual relations. It's obvious Maxie still cares about
wait,
you. And...
I'm sorry. Did Maxie ask if we had consummated our relationship?
I'm not entirely sure if she asked, but the subject definitely came up during girl talk.
I'm really sorry if she seemed intrusive.
No, she was really very nice. Although I misunderstood. If the person you were distracted by wasn't Maxie, then do you mind if I ask who was?
Sam. Samantha Morgan. We had a distressful encounter.
Really? What happened?
Well, as you know, she's my business partner in private investigation, and as such, she is most skilled in the ability to ferret out even the tiniest of morsels of information, and she decided to unleash her skills on me.
She interrogated you?
Yeah. Her estranged husband, Jason Morgan, wished to impart certain information to her, but they were interrupted, so she tried to coerce that information out of me.
Do you know the information she was asking about?
Oh, well, I can only assume that Jason was trying to share his suspicion that the infant that died last summer was not Sam's, and it seemed gratuitously cruel to raise Sam's hopes only to have them dashed again.
Yeah, I really don't understand how those tests I ran on the tissue samples could have been wrong.
It's a mystery to us both. And perhaps I was foolish, but I hope that good news would allow Sam and Jason to move past their differences and come back together again. My first true friends. Before I met them, I was somewhat lacking in my interpersonal skills.
You too? I mean, social situations have always been a bit of a challenge for me as well.
I find that hard to believe. You're so charming and easy to be around.
Really? Thanks. I feel the same way about you.
You would not have thought so had you met me before my acquaintance with Sam and Jason. There's really no good way to measure the good they've done for me. I only hope to reciprocate it in some way.
That's so sweet. It makes it even more peculiar that Maxie wouldn't want to be your friend.
She doesn't?
She said the last thing she wants is to be friends with you. But I got that feeling.
Hey, we could use a little help over here. Fine. No, your mother knocked you out cold. You could have a concussion.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you say Heather attacked you?
Yeah.
One second. Okay, Spinelli, hang on.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Heather was already gone by the time I found him on the floor.
Has there been any sign of her?
No, we got units checking the area outside your apartment. Did she say anything at all that would tell you where she might be headed?
Sorry.
Well, what about Taya Delgado's baby?
She wouldn't tell me where the baby was, and it's not Taya's son. The baby is Sam Morgan's.
Well, I'm sorry to interrupt, but this is vital information. Did you just say that Sam's baby is alive?
Alive and well. My mother's known the truth the entire time.
Your mother switched Sam and Taya's babies during the storm?
It's the only possible explanation.
How does that even happen? How does she got access to these kids?
What's going on? I just heard you were brought in.
I'm okay.
Let me take a look. Is there an exam room free?
I don't need
3 is clear.
I don't
It's okay. I'll be quick, I promise.
Look, I'm gonna follow up with the search team, see if they got anything on Heather.
Got it.
You were right.
So are you.
The baby that died that night, may he rest in peace, was not Sam. Sam's baby is alive. This changes everything for Jason and Sam.
I'll figure out who might know where Heather is.
Well, I just got back from Manning's. He's still a weasel. He's still not talking.
Spinelli, hey, I'm glad you called.
Please just listen. I have the most incredible information. I have just learned that your suspicion was correct. Sam's baby is alive.
I know. I just told Sam.
Hey, don't worry. We're going for round 2 on Manning, all right? He knows more than what he's saying.
I know. The whole time I was working for Todd, I knew he was hiding something. I just never in a million years would have thought it was this.
How you doing with all this?
Okay. I mean, I'm happy. I'm beyond happy that my son is alive, but I'm terrified that I'm never going to see him.
Don't let yourself think that way, all right? Your little boy's made it this far. We're bringing him home to you.
Jason told me you were the one that got the DNA sample.
I did.
So then you saw him.
I did.
He's big, he's healthy.
Yeah. He's a beautiful boy.
No. Heather disappeared with the baby sometime yesterday afternoon, and they're looking for her in Landview. The theory is she might have tried to come back to Port Charles.
Well, all is not lost. There's someone at the hospital who might know just how to find Heather.
No idea how glad I am those tests I ran were correct. I hated thinking I'd made a mistake in the lab.
But I regret that you had to doubt yourself.
Well, I was just telling Maxie that the lab and the laws of science are so much more reasonable than, well, the outside world.
In regards to Maxie, you said something earlier that puzzled me.
I did?
Yeah, that the last thing that Maxie wanted was to be friends with me, but that you had a feeling and then we got interrupted.
Right, of course. What I was going to say was that I just got the distinct feeling that Maxie was in fact...
Oh, but, hey, Sam, I am so sorry for subterfuge earlier. I wanted to tell you what I knew about the baby, but I was afraid that our hopes were unfounded.
It's okay. None of that matters
We just
now.
need to know if Heather told Steve anything about Sam's baby.
Right.
I'm so glad the results were correct, and I really hope everything works out with your friends. Speaking of, I can finally tell you what I was going to tell you before.
Oh, yes. Please enlighten me.
Okay, so even though Maxie said she didn't want to be your friend, I just had the distinct impression that she was protesting too much and she actually really cares about you. And I think Maxie misses having you in her life.
Do you think she's jealous of you dating me?
To be honest, I guess I hadn't even considered that as a possibility.
Well, good, because it's not. It's not a possibility. I mean, she couldn't be jealous because she made it crystal clear that she has no romantic interest in me whatsoever. Though it was painful at the time, I'm really grateful that Maxie was honest about her lack of feelings for me, because if she hadn't been, I might not have opened myself up to life's possibilities.